So with the lead glove, Luke Campbell used this to passively control Ryan Garcia and his left hand, to have a feel for it, to ensure that it was safe enough for him to come into mid-range, to then drop and change levels, to then go to the body. You see that with the jab, and that jab was the decoy in order for the looping shot, which he lands in the next round. But if you note, again, the lead hand is passively trying to control Ryan Garcia to a point where he knows then he's safe enough to come into a range that puts himself in a vulnerable situation, but he knows he's covered himself, making sure that he's got control of that dangerous left hand of Ryan Garcia's. So round one again, you'll see Campbell here try to get his right foot on the outside of Garcia's left as he punches. But first and foremost, before he does that, he's going to passively parry and try and control Garcia's lead hand. This time he passively parries that feel out jab. He changes rhythm with a little pendulum. That's to get some momentum. He's then going to look to feel the range again to control, see if it's safe. He does feel confident, pulls that left hand out of the way and fires. So this time Garcia is advancing, Campbell's dropping off. But what Campbell does wisely is, as he feels for that left glove, he shoots the shot rather than to the head, to the body. And that gives Garcia two things to think about. Is it going to go to the head or to the body each time? Garcia's not sure. He looks to parry the shot, and Garcia has a habit of stepping back in straight lines and also parrying to his body, which is an absolute no-no. But that was a wise investment from Campbell, which paid off later in the second round. And this was all an investment within a round and a half of boxing. A lot of shots going to the body, making sure that Garcia had two things to think about. You'll see here again, up on his toes, building that momentum to come in. So he's laid the groundwork, and here he executes. He'll shoot a jab up, then he'll send a jab to the body and lands that left around the guard of Ryan Garcia, or a lack of a guard. I want you to look at a few things here. As he shoots that jab to the body, it goes round the arm of Ryan Garcia. That level change, that drop into the body and then coming back up to the head is key. He controls that left glove to make sure he's safe to come in. But I want you to note how he positions himself. By him positioning his right foot on the outside of Garcia, it moves Garcia into the line of that left hand. Excellent work from Luke Campbell. Two things to note here: the little change of a position of the feet from Campbell to step on the outside, but also that rhythm change, that little up on the toes, that little pendulum built the momentum for him to be able to come in and land that shot. That was all by design. He laid that groundwork in early and he landed big, but not big enough on the night. Credit to both men for a good fight.